Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review Seivers Bacon Ketchup. Now, this might be a little bit of a longer video because I have a story behind it. And I want to thank my sister for being kind enough to buy this to me. So I guess she and Roland went into Meadville. And she said she stopped at this one ice cream place. I remember going to some in the 90s, early 90s, O's Dairy Hut. So on this intersection, I think there was a Marathon gas station on that. I don't know if it's still a Marathon gas station because that's one you don't see that much. She had a little thing with a car at the very bottom, parking bag, and we had to tell Dad. She was afraid he was going to be pissed off. This was back in like '92 or something like that. It was a long time. See, the notifications intercede everything. And I think she was going to take a room to this card place, and then they ended up going to Grove City. And she actually contacted me. In Grove City, I went to this farmer's market, and she picked this up for me. And she picked it up for herself too, and along with the hot sauce. But I mean, I want to give the hot sauce a proper video review, when I get to it. But she picked this up for me, and then well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Seivers Bacon Ketchup in Grove City said made especially for Seivers Farm Market, this farm market, and I was at my buddy John, so she actually, after she came back, she actually went to John's place where I was at and dropped those two things off, and we had a conversation, stuff like that, talking about Father's Day, and this was yesterday, and how much we miss her dad. She had a bunch of stories and stuff like that especially about Dario's Dairy Mart. I haven't been there in ages. I'd love to go there again, do a video there. That'd be great. And she was always good at picking out gifts. I mean, on the holidays and stuff like that. Because usually for the holidays, like Christmas and birthday, I just do gift cards and stuff like that. She was always great at picking out gifts, even when this is way before the channel started. There's times when we're all short of cash, and that's fine. And she said, "Well, I don't have that much money." Well, don't worry, you don't have to get me on. It's no big deal for Christmas and stuff. So I want to get you something. And they had we used to have a Ames. I mean, even when the Ames went out, went out of business in Edinburgh, there was still one in Erie for a while, and then it became like an open air market, flea market, and I think it's oh, I don't know what it is now, Bass Pro Shop or something like that, but they changed it. But it was a big flea market. I could be wrong about the Bass Pro Shop. I don't remember. And she went there, and they had like an old video thing that sold like old VHS tapes, and she bought me for $1. She bought me a VHS of Creepazoids, which Fangoria called Crapazoids. And then she bought me this hot sauce. She said, "Did your brother have a sense of humor?" She bought me this hot sauce for $10. A whiskey flask, brown hot sauce, like brown and gross brown, with like a thing of toilet candy on the top. And the toilet can was like a plastic toilet. They had like, you open up the lid and it had like like Fun Dip in it, and they had like two plungers there, like lollipops, and and then you go like that, right? And then hot sauce itself, like I said, was like brownish color, and there's a picture of an outhouse on it, and it was called "Eat Shit and Die." I thought that was the most brilliant stuff for Christmas. I mean, she was great at picking out gifts. She really was. And it was cool she picked out this. Like I said, I want to do a special video for the hot sauce she was kind of getting me to. This was $4.99 at Grove City. It said right here, like I said, made special for Seivers Farm Market. Seivers Farm Market changes selection with every season. I've never been there before. I've only been to Grove City once. And that's back when they had like that gourmet food store that had like a big thing of hot sauce on it. It was fantastic. This was back in 2000, 2001, 2002. Said, check out our mulch, compost, and flowers in spring and summer. Try fresh strawberries, sweet corn, tomatoes, and peaches. Fall brings pumpkin squash and mums. Flowers. Don't forget to order fruit baskets and pick up your fresh cut Christmas tree in December. Cool. And you see like a little farm right there. And then my sister actually, I was up earlier. I went back to bed, but I'm up now. She actually talked to me on FaceTime for a second. She said how good that stuff was. And she was on her way to for breakfast or something like that. And she said, be careful, it pours out fast. Well, I'm glad she told me that. And she said how good it was, and she said it's really freaking delicious, and she said it probably won't last long. So, what I'm going to do, I made some rustic red potato home fries right here. And usually when I make those, I like red potatoes. That's my favorite potato. I microwave them so you can poke the fork in, and then you could kind of like put them in a pan, mash them down, or cut them, but you can mash them down or something like that, and just fry them up till they're crisp. So I'm going to try some on a spoon first, and then try some on the hash brown to let you know what I thought. The home fries I made. You definitely smell bacon taste in this. Be real careful. Okay, it comes out quick now. Because it has a thinner consistency. Okay, like that. Oh my God. Imagine. Let me see where bacon's at in the ingredients. That's delicious. Tomato puree. Oh, that's why it's smoother. Sugar, vinegar, bacon, salt, spices, lemon juice, and natural bacon flavor. If you ever had German potato salad from the can, that's why it kind of has that flavor to it. I love that flavor. Okay, let's put it on the home fries. There's a 10 out of 10 right there. Let's try it on the home fries. Like I said, you can be very careful letting this out because it comes out real quick. It looks like it'll be a little slow, and then when it comes out, it comes out. Just do it sparingly. I assume this will go quick, you know. Okay. You see a little bit of bacon in there too. Okay. Try this. Like I said, it'll be a longer review. Nope. Okay. A homemade home fries I made. Mmm. That is really, really good. $25 calories per serving. That's not too bad. These are fantastic. Full on 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. If you're ever able to buy these, you probably buy them online too. Seivers Bacon Ketchup. I highly recommend it. $4.99. Thank you, my Jody, being kind enough to send it to me. It means a lot to me. It really does. It's a longer review, but I had a story behind it. I wanted to do it justice. Thanks for being so incredibly kind to get this. And she said she bought it for herself. She said it probably won't last long. It's wonderful. Just be careful. Open it up because it comes as a tomato puree, and it comes as thinner. You know, you don't want how it come out whole glob and be gone. So, hope you like this video, everybody. Until next time, please take care, my legion, and thank you again, JoJo.